Hey guys, OSXGURU here. Today I'm going to be showing you how to boot camp your Apple so that you can run Windows software alongside your Apple software. Okay, so to start off, go down here to your Applications folder, open it up, scroll down to the Utilities folder, and open up Disk Utility. Click on your hard drive. Not this one here, the one up the top that shows you how big it is, and click on the partition tab. Okay, now make sure that you've got one partition in here. If you've got two, BootCamp's not going to allow it. So if you've got more than one, click on the one that's furthest down and hit the minus, then hit delete or remove or whatever it is that it says. Okay, the one that's highlighted in blue. Okay, so next, go to your Applications folder and go back to your Utilities. Open up BootCamp Assistant. Okay. Hit Continue. Use this little slider here. Click and drag to resize your partitions, which is going to show you how much space you'll have for each operating system. It does vary a bit when it partitions, so give or take 5 gigabytes. I use about 50 gig for mine, which usually takes it down to about 46, but that's still fine. So after you've decided on how much space you're going to have, write down as well how many gigabytes you've made your Windows drive. Just put a little note somewhere because you might need that later on during the install process. Okay, so after that you're going to hit partition. Okay, so BootCamp's finished partitioning our disk, and we're ready to start the installation process. Now, make sure that you install to the partition called BootCamp, and if it says that Windows can't install, go to Drive Options, which is just and it should have Advanced written in brackets, and click Format. Accept the format and then install to that drive. Make sure that you choose the one that either says BootCamp or has the 50 gigabyte sized drive. Okay, so I'll show you what you've got to do after you've installed Windows. So hit Start Installation and go from there. Okay, so install. Okay, so we've got our Windows installed. It should boot straight to it, but now we need to install the option so that we can boot back to our Mac. Okay, so we do this by getting our Mac OSX install DVD, not the applications install DVD. Okay, so put that into your CD drive and open Windows Support. Okay, it's going to ask you if you want to install BootCamp. Click Continue and install BootCamp. Okay, accept it. And it's going to install BootCamp now. So this is installing all the drivers and things that you need to use things like wireless and Bluetooth properly. Okay. So yeah, you've pretty much got nothing on your computer at the moment except for the extreme basics. So this is putting on all the drivers and things you need to run Windows to its optimum performance. Okay, BootCamp has been successfully installed, and we'll click finish to end it. Now it's going to ask if you want to restart. It really doesn't change much. So yeah. So now we've got BootCamp on our computer. I'm going to show you how to reboot back into your Mac software. Okay. So start a search and just type in boot. Okay. And you'll see the little BootCamp symbol. Just click on that. It's going to ask if you want to run it. Just click continue. Okay, now these two things here, these are your operating systems. So the one with the black and white Windows symbol is BootCamp, and that's your Windows drive that you've just installed. And the one with the X is your Mac OS X install, Mac OS X partition. Okay, so if you want to reboot, just hit restart. On the brightness tab, you can adjust the brightness. Keyboard. Now, ticking this box means that you have to hold the function key, which is the little FM, if you want to use the special features on the keys, on F1, F2, F3, all the way to F12. So untick that if you just want to hit F1 to use the brightness and stuff. Trackpad, you just got the tap to click, drag in, drag lock, secondary click if you don't have a mouse. Okay, yep, so hit apply after that, and you can reboot back into your Mac if you want. Okay, so this has been the OSXGURU showing you how to install BootCamp onto your Apple computer so that you can dual boot Windows and Mac OS X side by side.